Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight, we're talking about the case of 9-year-old Renesmay Eutsey from Pennsylvania, a child who should still be alive today, but just days ago, her body was found along a local river. And her foster mother, Courtney Eutsey, is now facing charges that include criminal homicide, child endangerment, and abuse of a corpse. The DA has confirmed she's being held without bail, and investigators say more charges will likely come after her autopsy, which is being conducted right now. There are other children that were in the home, and they have been removed currently, thank God, and are not with family. That's a rumor that's going on right now. Also, Sarah has overdosed, the other caregiver in the home. We're going to talk about all of that on the other side of this. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. We really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is September 5th, 2025. It is currently 6:40 p.m. the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour, my pearls. Bonjour, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate your time. Before we get started, y'all, in the live stream and my replay crew, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up button, would greatly appreciate it. Would mean so much to me. And for extra bonus points, if you share the live out, that's amazing too. So thank you all so much for joining me. Guys, there is a lot coming out about little 9-year-old Renesmay Eutsey. First of all, the other, I'll use this term loosely, mom in the house overdosed. She's alive. You're not getting out, girl. No, you big coward. She overdosed, and we're going to get talking to that. Also, biological mother of Renesmay, she is speaking, and we're going to look at that. Also, we have Courtney's TikTok, very interesting. and we're going to talk about all of that. Yeah, she's a coward and trying to take the easy way out. But it kind of lets you know as well that it seems like there must have been rugs in that house, right? Nothing. Those two should not have cared for anything living. Anything. I lost 2 nights of sleep thinking about this case. Seriously. It's, I cannot, seeing that picture of that little girl with that egg on her head and a black eye and just her, it just messes with you, man, sometimes. It really does. So let's get on it here. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Oh, Joyous, thank you, honey. You are so kind to me, Miss Eutsey. Thank you so much, Miss Joyous. I love you. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate you very, very much, Miss Joyous. Truly. If you received one of those memberships from Miss Joyous, give her a big, big thank you. So kind of you, my dear. Appreciate all your support. Truly, Miss Joyous. Thank you. Good to see you. Hey, Robin, how you doing? How you doing? Lovely, blessed, and beautiful pearls. Trying to get out these. Yep, yep. That's right. That's right. They better Narcan her up. That's all I can say. Get her up, because you need to face the judge in this life, and then you can face the judge in the next one when it's time. When it's time. But thank you so much, Miss Robin. Appreciate your support, honey. Good to see you. Yeah. And to me, that just proves guilt, in my opinion. Technically, let's just make it clear, they're being accused of this, and reportedly the kids told on them, and they allegedly broke down one of the parents, from what I understand, and told where she was. But it just kind of shows you that, you know what I mean? Oh, Angel, thank you, babes. You're so good to me. Thank you so much, Miss Angel. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate you, Miss Angel. You guys are so good to me. I love you. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate you very, very, very much, my dear. If you received one of those, make sure you give our dear Angel as well a big, big thank you. Very kind of you, my dears. Truly. What the hell would she try an overdose? Now, did she think she wouldn't get caught? Jeez. You know, you just don't know what's going through someone's mind. Hey, Mama Cedar, good to see you. Yeah, it's always changing around here. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. There's a lot to talk about today. Here we go.
The evidence that I have seen,
Oops.
the evidence that I think we've gathered at this point would seem to suggest a systemic pattern of abuse on the part of one or more of the children in the home.
Fayette County District Attorney Michael Abel walked us through.
And listen, not only, we got to remember this, not only are they going to be able to prove my prediction, are they going to be able to prove that they, at this point, allegedly killed Renesmay, but I believe they will charge those children for the living children as well, systemic neglect and abuse. It's going to come in this one. It's going to come in this one. Those kids were neglected, just abused. Ooh, it takes my breath away. Bad, really bad. And what's her face even stated to authorities. Courtney, she said, I was afraid to call because she was so skinny and she had an infection on her back and all of this. Well, yeah, bitch, you kicked her in the stomach. I mean, I can't think about it, guys. I really can't. I could just get flashbacks in my head. I just can't think about little Renesmay being in that bathtub alone and trying to throw up with no fucking food in her stomach. I can't think about it until she succumbed to her injuries. This goes on in this world every day. When I was a I still hate to throw up, but I hated to throw up, right? And when you're little, it hurts your stomach so bad. And like, you would be like, oh, I don't want to throw up. I don't want to. And you would like ask for, you'd want your parents there or whoever your caregiver was to just be with you. And this little girl was kicked in her stomach by those two bitches.
Through the complaint on Thursday. He mentioned how Sarah Shipley was technically the court-ordered custodian of Renesmay. Yesterday, while authorities were awaiting a search warrant, one of the kids told troopers, quote, I'm never going to see my baby sister again because she's in heaven. Later in the day yesterday, when Courtney was questioned by police, she alleged...
And let me tell you something. She is in heaven. She is in heaven. And I don't try to damn anybody to hell. I really don't, because that is up to God. That is up to God. But I will give my opinion on this. If there is any two that, in my opinion, would split hell wide open, it's these two. Period.
That Renesmay was badly burned and puked in a bathtub and died due to that incident last week. She was scared to tell authorities, so she placed the 9-year-old in a bag and took her to the Youghiogheny. However, Eutsey's charges may not be the only ones.
Anybody in the household would have been aware of what was going on. They didn't go to school. They weren't around a lot of professionals that would have observed, what we think are pretty clear indicators these children were underweight, potentially malnourished.
For more details from the criminal complaint of Courtney Eutsey and more developments in this case as it happens, you can find it all at WTAE.com.
I did say puked, yes. Sarah Shipley is alive after she overdosed inside her home in Dunbar Township yesterday morning. How do you say his name? I think it's Obley, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Abel. Yeah, Abel. Confirmed to the Pittsburgh Action News 4. Officials say Shipley was a custodial guardian for 9-year-old Renesmay. Renesmay was reported missing on Wednesday and later found dead in a river. A criminal complaint. Ooh, did they got that criminal complaint? Hold on. Do they got that criminal complaint? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we'll go back to that in a second. Okay. Detailed disturbing allegations that led to homicide charges against Courtney Eutsey in connection with her death. According to the complaint, one of the juveniles in the home told troopers that Shipley say, quote, they were going to take Renesmay to a river far, far away. Now, this shows you why. Because those kids would not tell on their parents in front of them. But later, a trooper got to talk to them alone, from what I understand. And that is when they told about Renesmay, them taking her far, far away. That shows you what abuse does. You're afraid. And then they try to brainwash these kids. Right? Very, very sad. Is Minnie Panthers? Do we see Minnie? Damn, I don't see her. So there's that. So they went to old girl, Miss Courtney, and they said, okay, Courtney, your daughter just said that you two said that she was in heaven and that you guys were going to take her far, far away. It's hard to explain that, wasn't it, Courtney? According to the complaint, one of the juvenile... Okay, I already read that part. When Obley confirmed her overdose, reporter Ed Diardo asked if Shipley was charged. The district attorney said no. I'm sure that those are coming, and she knows it. Obley did say that more charges could be coming because of the evidence of, quote, systematic abuse, end quote, from inside the home. Sarah Shipley was the court-ordered custodian of Renesmay. Fayette County District Attorney Michael Obley said Courtney Eutsey was the live-in caretaker in a relationship with Miss Shipley. Miss Eutsey said, had adopted at least one of the other children in the household. Eutsey and Shipley were in a relationship in which the children referred to Courtney as mom and Shipley as dad. Ridiculous. All right. Here we go. Look at, did you guys see this little picture here? Bless her heart. Bless her heart. It's crazy. Let's see here. What is it? Okay. Eutsey is facing multiple charges, including criminal homicide, aggravated assault, and concealing the death of a child. Shipley is not facing charges yet, lady. The investigation into Renesmay's death is ongoing. We will continue to gather evidence. We will continue to build our case. And if necessary, we will be filing additional charges against additional persons, Obley said. Yeah, she knows it's coming. She knows it's coming. Guys, there is a rumor going around in this case, and so I want to squash that one real quick. That, let me pull this up here. That the children are in foster care. They are not with family. They are not with family. And I'll be honest with you, I am glad they are not with family. These, respectfully, I feel bad for the mom to a degree, the birth mother, because she got her kids taken away from her because they said she was a worthless mother, but they put her to somewhere else, the kid somewhere else, and now dead, right? So, but everyone, it seems like, in either side of the family is a real tough place to be. And these kids deserve so much better. So there's that. There's that. And the Fayette County District Attorney did write this. The children are in foster care. They are not with family. Thank God. Well, yeah, the bio mom has a drug problem. Listen, so this happened in, I think she got the kids taken away in 2019. And very similar, like Dawn and Candace, didn't clean her ass up to get the kids back, right? So if you're, not trying to get it together for your kids, nothing will help, I don't guess. So anyway, when was this? September 4th. The DA, God, he was so sad the other day when they found little Renesmay. I just cannot imagine what they saw. I just cannot imagine at all. All right, we got some more stuff to pull up here. I want to show you a very with me 1 second. Okay, we're gonna go this WTAE. Credit goes to them. Yes, they're all siblings. They are all siblings. Yeah. Guys, please hit that thumbs up button. We greatly, greatly appreciate it.
She was a caring little girl. She always wanted to help. For her to be found, they're monsters. They're monsters.
Now to the tragic story we continue following in Fayette County. Family members of 9-year-old Renesmay Eutsey are calling for justice after she was reported missing in Dunbar, Fayette County Wednesday morning. She was then found dead along the Youghiogheny River in Westmoreland County yesterday morning. 31-year-old Courtney Eutsey, the woman that police are calling her adoptive mother, is charged with criminal homicide in connection to her death.
Evil.
We spoke with the victim's great aunt from Renesmay's biological mother's family, saying the system has failed her.
Her voice needs to be heard. We need to find out what all happened and you know, justice to be served to the fullest extent. Like, this was a baby. She didn't ask for this. The system failed my niece. You know, they took her kids and promised that they would be there safe.
Authorities said 3 other children living in the Dunbar Borough home were also taken into child services. The Fayette County District Attorney says there was a pattern of abuse against one or all of the children in that home. The Dunbar Township community is planning 2 candlelight vigils in honor of Renesmay this weekend. One vigil scheduled for tonight at 6 at the Franklin Memorial Methodist Church. Another one will be held tomorrow at 7 at the Dunbar Community Playground.
I have. Okay, here it is. Maybe this is it. Yep, this is it. Okay, this is it. Credit goes to CBS Pittsburgh for this. You guys want to see this? This one's really good, really good. Right here. Thank you so much, my dear. Oh, if you live local, yeah, absolutely, you should. Oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you again, honey. I really do appreciate you so very much. That's very kind of you, my dear. You received one of those memberships, one of those pearl necklaces. Give our Miss Robin a big thank you. How you doing? Thank you so much, honey. Really do appreciate you very, very much. Clear across the state, Aaron would definitely go. Oh, no, Jackie, bless you. I don't want any more vigils of innocent children. I know. It's crazy. Thank you, love. All right. This is what we're going to watch now is Renesmay's bio mother. And you can tell it's her bio mother. You can tell. She looks like her.
They found her on the shore,
Here she is.
thrown away like she didn't mean anything.
After an hours-long...
That is Renesmay's bio mother. I feel, my heart goes out to her. Addiction sucks, right? And addiction is like one of the only things that will take away everything, even in a lot of times their kids. It's crazy.
Search in Fayette County, a 9-year-old child who had been reported missing was found dead, and tonight her foster mother is accused. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ken Rice. The girl was found along the shore of the Youghiogheny River this morning. Erica Stanish is in Fayette County with more on the case and what police say that caretaker told them.
Renesmay was reported missing by her caretaker nearly 11 hours after she was last seen in her bedroom. Now the woman in charge of her care and well-being is being charged in her death. That woman, Courtney Eutsey, is behind bars where she was denied bail.
We had search and rescue teams out. We had game commission, number of other volunteers.
We searched for over 13 hours yesterday.
It was a massive search that began at this home in Dunbar, Fayette County, for 9-year-old Renesmay Eutsey that ended tragically.
My baby didn't deserve that. She was innocent. She still had her whole life ahead of her.
Renesmay's biological mother tells KDKA Courtney Eutsey, a blood relative, was caring for her and her 3 other children while she was getting her life back on track.
Well, I got my life situated. I wasn't the best mother, but I was still there.
After finding Renesmay's body on the shore of the Youghiogheny River, 20 miles from Eutsey's home in Dunbar, Eutsey apparently confessed to police to putting her body in a tote before driving her and dumping her body.
This isn't fair. I shouldn't be planning to bury my daughter. Not at 9. Not ever. This isn't a pain I would wish on anybody.
According to police, Eutsey said Renesmay had burned herself on her back about a week ago and it may have become infected, but she refused to take her for treatment. Then claimed the child was sick on Tuesday night and was allegedly choking on her own vomit before she died.
Hold on. This bitch, she didn't burn herself. You burned her on the back with cigarettes, you evil witch. She didn't burn herself. And even if she fucking did, you didn't take her to get help. And the reason you didn't take her to get help because you burned her. Listen, I've been burnt with a cigarette. That hurts. It hurts. Probably got sepsis. Yeah. Well, from that nasty cretin's mouth, probably. Yeah. Oh, God. And look at that house. I'm sure it was fucking filthy.
She told the investigators that she was afraid to call 911, that she tried to remove vomit from Renesmay's mouth, that it was from an infection from a burn on her back, that she didn't take her to get checked, that she was afraid to tell them or call 911 because of how skinny she was.
Fayette County District Attorney Mike Abel says Renesmay showed signs of abuse with what appeared to be cigarette burns on her body and weighing just 45 pounds.
It was intentional.
Meanwhile, during hours-long search efforts to bring her home safely, Eutsey posting this on Facebook, asking for help to find the little girl with hopes to bring her home.
This little girl was likely killed long before a report was made to the police.
Eutsey is now facing charges including criminal homicide, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence. The district attorney says more charges are expected. Now, in the meantime, the cause of death for Renesmay has not yet been released. Reporting in Uniontown, Fayette County, Erica Stanish, KDKA TV News.
Did the book of Revelation predict our world today? The Bible has predicted the rise and fall of empire.
Absolutely evil. Evil. This one is just particularly bad. Just particularly. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing, like, they're all terrible, but like, in my opinion, with like Sebastian's case, I feel like someone snapped. I don't think, in my opinion, Chris or Katie they weren't like this, right? You know what I mean? But they didn't give any fucks about this kid. They wanted her to be tortured, starved. She doesn't have a fucking immune system to fight an infection if you don't have nutrients in your body. What could a 9-year-old do? My camera is sideways. Okay. So, oh, look at this. This was better times. Yeah, long-term abuse. Make it a little bigger here so y'all can see it better. This little resume. It says 2022. If she was 9, she was 6 here, I think. Yeah, it's got her name engraved, and it says 2022 there. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, I have mixed emotions for mom. Really mixed emotions. It's kind of complicated the way I feel about her. You know what I mean? Like, she failed her kids. She openly admits that, and I give her at least credit for admitting that. And she didn't unalive them, but it could have happened if she stayed there as well, I guess. Just no good place to run.
The evidence that I have seen and the evidence that I think we've gathered at this point would seem to suggest a systemic pattern of abuse on the part of one or more of the children in the home.
Fayette County District Attorney Michael Abel walked us through the complaint on Thursday. He mentioned how Sarah Shipley was technically the court-ordered custodian of Renesmay. Yesterday, while authorities were awaiting a search warrant, one of the kids told troopers, quote, "I'm never going to see my baby sister again."
I think I already played this one. Sorry. Let me see here. What was that? Okay. I'm going to pull this up. This is, yeah, she shoved her into a tote, a broken tote, by the way, a fucking broken tote. You didn't even get her a tote. And they said she weighed 45 pounds. It will be interesting to see what her autopsy says. When her autopsy comes back, she may not even be 45 pounds. You sent a text? Okay. Shaved her, possible bump on head. Oh, I've never seen this picture of her. Is that her? Are you sure that's her? Several were malnourished, yeah. I've not seen this picture. I've not seen this. I don't know. Here, she looks taken care of. Here she looks a lot more taken care of. That picture of there with she's sitting with their siblings and 2 old pictures, that was not too far back, you can tell. And she's got an egg right here. Her eye and her teeth are just so jacked up. They didn't make them brush their teeth or anything like that. Bunch of crack whores. That's all they were. Bunch of crack whores. Okay, moving on. Here we go. Trying to see some stuff here. Yeah, so for those of y'all that just joined us just a little bit ago, if you haven't heard, Sarah overdosed yesterday morning with rugs. She was being a freaking coward as much as possible. And yeah, that's pretty much who she is. Pretty much who the hell she is. Okay, I think it might be this one here. I just, these people are so damn evil. They really are, man. You haven't seen this one right here. Of course, Don. Thank you for being here.
Is a 9-year-old found dead, allegedly at the hands of her adoptive mother. This afternoon, we're learning more about the events
The other
leading up to
foster
the
mom.
discovery of Renesmay Eutsey's body 30 minutes away from her Fayette County home. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Ed DiOrio is joining us from State Police Barracks in Uniontown,
Yeah,
Fayette County,
she lived.
with the
She lived.
heartbreaking developments. Ed.
Yeah, Eleanor, we're still finding out a lot about this tragic case that saw Renesmay Eutsey found earlier today, partially submerged in the Youghiogheny River, where she was found dead after an hours-long search that started yesterday and now has her adoptive mother, as you mentioned, Youghiogheny River, facing numerous criminal charges,
Sarah's
including
the
criminal
other
homicide.
mother.
But from the criminal complaint that we obtained this morning, it details how Renesmay lived not just with Courtney, but also with another woman by the name of Sarah Shipley and 3 other juveniles in the home, 3 other kids in the house. And so this search began after, well, the authorities were called in after a associate of the family was called, and then this search began. And while authorities were waiting for a search warrant to go into the home in Dunbar,
only one of the siblings was adopted. The other was in court-appointed guardianship for them. A lot of people think they were all adopted. Just the oldest daughter was adopted, and the rest were under
of the kids told troopers, quote, "I'm never going to see my baby sister again because she's in heaven." That led to questioning for both Shipley and for Youghiogheny River. And then eventually, according to the complaint, Eutsey told authorities about an incident on September 2nd, just 2 days ago, where Renesmay was in the bathtub, started to choke on her own puke, and then eventually died from that incident, according to Courtney. Then Courtney allegedly said she was scared, so she put Renesmay in the bag, and then that's where she was found earlier today in the Youghiogheny River. Now, Fayette County District Attorney Michael Auble told Ava Rash earlier today that he expects more charges to be filed. I'm going to meet with Michael Auble this afternoon, and you're going to hear what it comes from that conversation later tonight at 4, 5, and 6. Reporting live, covering Fayette County in Lamont Furnace, Ed DiOrio, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Unbelievable.
Also breaking, a fire in Pittsburgh's Southside Slopes neighborhood.
Wow. Just absolutely unbelievable. All right, guys, look at this. This is old girl's TikTok. She had a TikTok as well. I hope that they'll they'll let us know a little bit more about her autopsy. Sarah has not been arrested yet. No. I know off topic, but have you had any updates of the boy from Kentucky? Did Holly finally get the boys from the monster dad? You mean with Jaden's case? Is that what you mean, Robin? How much income do they get for foster? I think it's like $600 or $800 a month. I don't know what exactly you mean from the video. That's horrible. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll get back to you on that, Robin. There's something's up with this. I don't know. They need to be away from all of them. Just like in this case, those kids need to be away from all those motherfuckers. All of them. Every one of them. Mom too. She's wackadoodle too. She is. Totally. Here's Miss Shipley. And turn off this, but fucking evil. Just evil. I remember her. I remember her taking pictures of these dogs on her Facebook. I'm sure the house was a damn pigsty as well. She was. This is right here's. This is Sarah. This is Sarah, and she's the one that OD'd. She's the one that OD'd right there. That's the one that OD'd. And that's Courtney's dad. This is the one that they adopted. We're having trouble playing it. Okay, let's she looks high as hell there. She's blowed out of her mind here. She is blowed out of her mind here. Look at her eyes. Tell me she is not blowed out of her mind. You can tell she is certainly blowed out of her mind.
And you better not be a snitch, because I'll tell fucking Carl Bismarck.
Call Carl. I don't even know who he
He's
is.
dead! You're a weird motherfucker. And you better not be a snitch, because I'll tell fucking Carl Bismarck.
Call Carl. I don't even know who he is.
Okay. Hold on, when was this? This was in 2021. Let's see where Renesmay is. Right there's Renesmay. Right there. You've seen that trampoline outside of their house. You won't let me put it on full player. Why won't it let me put it on full player? Huh. No. 1 second. You can see little Renesmay right there. So things had to really go downhill. When did she get her? Renesmay, yes, I say it a little different. It's like off, what is it? That vampire movie, whatever it is, I can't remember what it is. It's Twilight. There we go. Yeah, Twilight. I don't trust.
People think I just farted. I'm sorry. I just don't care what people think. I just farted. I'm sorry. I just don't care what people think. I just farted. I'm
Hmm.
I
promise
promise
Daddy
Daddy
that
that
I will not
I will not
have
have
a boyfriend.
no, not that.
I
promise
Tap in.
This is the daughter that they adopted, the oldest one. The oldest one. Okay, you sent a text. What? I don't see your text, honey. I don't see your text. Is Mini Panthers in here? Let's see. Oh, is this Renesmay?
Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Wow, 100. You beat Bump It. Bump It.
I don't think that's her, is it? I don't think it's her. Oh yeah, she's cracked out. I think that I don't think the kids will necessarily testify, but I think they will. Maybe the oldest one will. They may have the oldest one. But they may have like a psychologist who's seen them come in and talk about what they said. I don't know if that's her or not. Let's see here. Sound isn't available. They're dancing.
What they do?
Don't even act like you give a shit, lady.
Yellow.
What the fuck does that mean? Row strong? Bitch, you're gonna be rowing your boat down the stream is what you're gonna be doing. She's going the wrong way. That's the only one you see. I think
Be a snitch, because I'll tell Carl Bismarck.
I'm a snitch. Call Carl. I don't even.
I think that they have a boy too. I think that the one girl that we saw there, I think she's not there anymore. Love you too, Miss Grace. Thank you, darling. Let's see. Sounds not available. She's blown out of her mind there.
attitude. I just have a personality you can't handle. Honey, I don't have an attitude. I just have a personality you can't handle. Honey, I don't have an attitude.
Hey,
Dad, did you Christmas?
Yeah, this is the one that they adopted. This is the one that they adopted right there. I think they kind of favored her. That's her dad. 2/28/23. I guess he died. I wish the Muffin Man would have ate your ass.
Oh.
Yeah, she's getting a tattoo of her dad's hand, her girlfriend, and Chucky. She's drawing. Maybe, I don't know if she's getting a tattoo, but she's drawing it. Just fucking mess, man. Who's that? You say Grumpy? Poor animals. Red collar boy. There's a, this was 12/4/24. Well, listen, the social workers, listen, I got a problem with the social workers, to be honest with you, because 3 of them were not adopted. 3 of them were not adopted. And where the hell were the rest of the people? Like, why were they not checking up? They totally failed. They totally failed, those kids. I mean, 45 pounds. Those kids, when you looked at them, when you physically looked at them, you could tell they were malnourished. It didn't take a fucking doctor, and a social worker should have definitely seen that. Definitely. Oh yeah, you get food stamps. You sure do. You get medical. You get clothing vouchers. All that. I mean, it's not, an absorbent amount or anything like that. But regardless, I mean, there wasn't a dime going to those kids. Wasn't a dime going to those kids. And to be honest with you, in my opinion, a lot of the standards for foster care it's a real fucked up system. It's a real fucked up system. I think I told you guys this. It gets so bad. Like, we wanted to get, one of the boys' haircuts. We had a little boy and he wanted to get his haircut. Is going back to school, and you have to get approval from the parents that they took them from to get a haircut. I mean, that's ridiculous. Right? And it's just ridiculous. Like, I understand. I don't understand about the parents. Like, bitch, you got your rights taken away, at least temporary. At least temporary. Right? So, obviously, they weren't doing something right, but you go to them and ask them if they can get a haircut. It's considered, a cultural thing. Most of them, I understand if, like, you're, Native American, maybe something, like that. But it's ridiculous. It really is. It is all about reunification, and I get it that it should be all about reunification if it's not, the third time, fourth time, fifth time. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. Low weight children with fat parents indicates abuse. I mean, that little boy, he looked like wax. He looked like wax. He was so skinny. I mean, it's bad. Okay, here we go. Did I show y'all this one with the aunt?
Calling for justice for 9-year-old Renesmay Eutsey. The woman, a caregiver who police are calling her adoptive mother, is now charged in her death.
We're learning new details on the case here on Pittsburgh's Action News 4 tonight at 11 o'clock. I'm Mike Clark.
And I'm Kristen Powers.
Covering Fayette County tonight, Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Jordan Siopa sat down with the child's aunt and tells us how the Dunbar community will honor her in the next few days.
The Dunbar community is planning 2 candlelight vigils in honor of Renesmay Eutsey as they continue to mourn the loss of the 9-year-old.
She was a caring little girl. She always wanted to help.
That's how Christine Fletcher remembers her great-niece, Renesmay Eutsey. The 9-year-old was reported missing Wednesday before her body was later discovered in the Youghiogheny River. The child's adoptive parent, 31-year-old Courtney Eutsey, is charged with criminal homicide.
For her to be found, like, they're monsters. They're monsters.
Fletcher's niece is Renesmay's biological mother. The child was in the care of her other niece, Sarah Shipley. According to authorities, Shipley was the court-ordered custodian of Renesmay and was in a relationship with Eutsey.
The system failed my niece. You know, they took her kids and promised that they would be there safe.
Authorities said 3 other children living in the Dunbar Borough home were taken into child services Wednesday. When we sat down with Fayette County District Attorney.
This is the home that they lived in. And there's a trampoline over here and all that. And it's on a dead end. There's only 3 houses right there. Maybe 4, 3. I'm pretty sure 3. There's only like 100 or 1,009 people in the whole city.
To child services Wednesday. When we sat down with Fayette County District Attorney Michael Abel, he described a pattern of abuse against one or all of the children.
There were certain things that we've observed and certain statements that we've had and information, evidence that we've gathered that would seem to suggest that anybody in the household would have been aware of what was going on.
I think it's a disgrace. I think if you're going to have children, you should take care of your children.
The Dunbar community will come together for a candlelight vigil to honor Renesmay Friday evening at the Franklin Memorial Methodist Church. A second vigil will be held Saturday at the Dunbar Community Playground. Her family is calling for justice.
Her voice needs to be heard. We need to find out what all happened and you know, justice to be served to the fullest extent. Like, this was a baby. She didn't ask for this.
The vigil on Friday begins at 6 and the one on Saturday begins at 7. We'll have more information on our website, WTAE.com. Covering Fayette County in Dunbar, I'm Jordan Siopa, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Those kids didn't go fucking anywhere. They didn't take those kids anywhere. They didn't go to school. They had no social skills whatsoever. And I hope that I'm sure that they're going to make sure that they get a good foster care this time. Someone wrote, posting anonymously, even though I know admins can see me, but I don't usually post in groups like this. And while scrolling about the heinous news last night, I see these. This is unbelievable. 4 weeks old, ? Sickening. I blacked out the posters' IDs to be respectful to them out of privacy. Obviously, you're never sure if it's true or not as a stranger, so I'm not claiming. I know, but this is deeply disturbing if it's true. What is going on and how was this possible? And then these two demons. If Sins and the county's attorney had done their job in 2018 when my daughter, Elena, was sent to Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh with a fractured skull, then they would have never been allowed to have had children in their home. So sad. So get this. This woman is claiming her kid was in their foster care and had a cracked skull. And they did nothing. This one says, something you sick, B-I-T-C-H, they should have never have put your nasty ass in jail when they should have put your nasty ass in jail when you fractured poor little Elena's head. Then just maybe the baby girl wouldn't be dead today. In Fayette County, CYS. That's what it means. CYS, sorry. I thought it was a name, Sin. But CYS, meaning CPS, basically, or DHS, whatever it is in your area. But theirs is called CYS. And the county attorney had done their job and put these horrible, evil people in jail in 2018, then maybe this little girl would still be alive today. So tragic. I was wondering if any CYS calls has been made on this woman. In 2018, they was supposed to be taking care of my adopted daughter, but at the time, she was still in the care of her bio mom. I received the call from CYS to go to the Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh to check on my now daughter, and she was 4 weeks old with a fractured skull. But CYS did nothing to them or the bio mother for her injuries. Just no reason for this to have happened at all. He's smiley. How does a 4-week-old have a fractured skull? That's Jake, right? That's a Jake. That's another Jake. So sick of failed system protection of innocent children. I'm overhearing they are doing the best that they can, or they are short-staffed. They really are, though. I'm not making any excuses because there's no excuse, but their goal is keeping the family together. Did you have her in your care at one time? No, she's the one that fractured Elena's skull. Who did? This Courtney did, and her nasty girlfriend. That's some accusations, damn. 492, thank you so much, EMF. Come on, guys, get that thumbs up a little higher, please. Oh, thank you, Soldier. Thank you, Mamacita. Appreciate you very much. You received that. Make sure you thank our dear Soldier Girl. Appreciate you, Mama. Good to see you. And Miss Panda, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Hope you're doing okay, darling. How's it going? Thank you, love. Hey, Smiley, how are you? This is a bad one, Smiley. Really bad. So she is claiming that Courtney and Sarah did this to her 4-week-old baby. Wow. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Thrown away like garbage. Did I show y'all this? I would like to find that interview of the mom, like the whole interview, like the raw interview, so you could see all of it. It's not cut. Smiley, you wasn't in here earlier, but the mom, not the mom, well, the other woman who hasn't been arrested yet, she OD'd yesterday. You know these gals, these demons, you know them. Thank you for being 523. It's despicable. Oh man. Oh, thank you, Copycat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome. These people are they're just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Courtney had a rough childhood, so I'm so shocked. Well, rough childhood or not, you don't do it to another child. Period. It rough childhood or not, I can't. The DA seems like a really good guy, though. He really does. I think he's gonna do really good for this. Okay, this is interesting. But she OD'd last night. Yesterday morning, she OD'd. Copying Jake, not taking responsibility. Yeah. Yep. This is by The Independent. A desperate search for the missing child ended in heartbreaking discovery Thursday when investigators pulled the body of 9-year-old Renesmay Eutsey from a Pennsylvania river, authorities said. Hours later, her adoptive mother, 31, fuck, you're only 31? Rough life. Damn. Yeah, she has had a rough life. She rode hard and put up wet. You haven't seen Courtney in 6 years, though. Yeah. She's, oof. Damn. Okay. Courtney Eutsey was taken into custody and charged with criminal homicide, aggravated assault, endangering the welfare of a child, abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, and concealment of the death of a child. Renesmay, it's really hard to say like that, who has special needs, was reported missing from her Dunbar home Wednesday afternoon. Again, you know how they say she has special needs. Does she have special needs? Or is the parents just saying this? Or is it like in Jake's case and Brian's case, where they weren't special needs, they were abused their entire childhood, and their brain can't take it? Yeah. A lot of times it's not special needs, it's abuse. And like the DA said, systematic abuse, long term. That photo of her sitting there with the old people with the really fucking 70s carpet. Oh my God, I can't even believe people saw it in their house. It was dirty. Oh my God, the place was filthy. Renesmay, she looks like an old woman there. That haunts me. This photo haunts me. she's got an egg on her head right here. Hold on. Let me see here. I'll show it to you. It's bad. Oh, wait, I did not. Nope, I didn't see this one. Oh, this is a different one. We'll get right back to this. Watch this. This one's with the adoptive mom, or the mom as well.
Learning more tonight about the charges filed after the tragic end to the search for this little girl. Early this morning, we told you police found the body of 9-year-old Renesmay Eutsey in the Youghiogheny River.
She was reported missing from her home in Dunbar, more than a dozen miles from where she was eventually found. Her foster mother, Youghiogheny River, is now charged with her murder.
And police say that girl was killed hours before she was reported missing. And the details on this are truly heartbreaking. Channel 11's Kara Sapida is live in Fayette County tonight with what that foster mom told police. Kara.
This is just devastating to this community here tonight. Lisa, so many people came out to search for this young girl. This was not the outcome they had prayed for. Today, I interviewed her biological mother. She said she searched for 13 hours yesterday, only to wake up this morning and find out her daughter had never actually been missing. Tonight, a community is heartbroken. The search for 9-year-old Renesmay Eutsey has ended in devastation. Police say her foster parents reported her missing from her Fayette County home, knowing all along where she was.
The amount of resources that were dedicated to this, immeasurable. It's not the result that we wanted this morning.
Renesmay's body was found along the bank of the Youghiogheny River. The district attorney says the signs of abuse were unmistakable.
What we saw this morning was a girl that appears to be malnourished.
Look at this guy, poor guy.
Various bruises, cigarette burns on her body. It's very apparent that this girl suffered, and that her mother was responsible.
This is one of the last public photos of Renesmay with her foster mothers, Youghiogheny River and Sarah Shipley. Eutsey is now charged with homicide.
Okay, listen. They say this is one of the last photos. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. This, I'm going to show you this. They don't want to show this photo, though, in my opinion. Let me show you this. 1 second. This, in my opinion, she looks older in this one. And let me find it. Right here. She looks a lot older in this one. I've got the whole picture. To me, she looks older in here. Love you too, Miss Mallory. Thank you so much, babies. Appreciate you. This is the one I cannot get out of my head. Look at the egg. Look at the bruise. Look at the fucking scarring. Look, these are cigarette burns. Look at the black eye and look at her poor teeth. Look how pale she is. You are an evil bitch. I hope you rot in the depths of prison. I cannot get this photo out of my head. She looks like an old woman. There is scarring everywhere in this photo. Right here. I mean, the night before, when she was missing, when we didn't think she was missing, we knew. We said, these are burns. These are scars of something. They found that she had cigarettes burns all over her body. Even her chin looks bad here. Her poor teeth. She's probably hasn't been to the dentist in years. Talk about systematic abuse. Yeah, her hair is very thin, probably because they pulled it and lack of nutrition. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable that humans can do this to a child.
Courtney Eutsey and Sarah Shipley. Eutsey is now charged with homicide. The couple was living with Renesmay and her 3 biological siblings, along with their own child. Police say those children witnessed the horror. According to the criminal complaint, one child told police, "I'm never going to see my baby sister again because she's in heaven." Said her mom killed her sister and put her in a tote. One child woke to Renesmay screaming and crying and saw Shipley and Eutsey yelling, then kicked her in the stomach, and heard them say they would take her to a river, quote, far, far away. Eutsey told police she didn't call 911, afraid of being reported for a back burn on the girl and malnourishment. Said the girl began vomiting and choked, and that she tried CPR for 20 to 30 minutes to remove vomit.
She did not deserve the abuse, the malnourishment, or any of it. She didn't
This is Bio Mom. You can tell this is Bio Mom.
deserve to be thrown away like she was garbage.
Renesmay's biological mother, Christina Benedetto, told Channel 11 she had made mistakes as a mother and left her children with family members while trying to get back on her feet.
They were supposed to be somebody I could trust with my kids. Well, I got my life situated. I wasn't the best mother, but I was still there. And they
Baby, I don't think you got your life situated. Respectful.
wouldn't let me have any contact with any of the kids.
Christina searched
Just
for
make
Renesmay
that-
for 13 hours yesterday, only to learn this morning her daughter was never missing.
My baby didn't deserve that. She was innocent. She still had her whole life ahead of her.
As for Shipley, the second foster mother in this case, she has not been charged. However, the criminal complaint does detail and describe her involvement in the abuse and in hiding the body. The district attorney telling me more charges are coming in this case. Live in Fayette County tonight, I'm Kara Sapida, Channel 11 News.
Poor kid. Poor child. I have really mixed emotions for the Bio Mom. You know, I think Renesmay went there in 2019 or 22. I can't remember. But she had years. She had years to get her shit together. Hey, Barb, thank you so much, honey. Appreciate you. Love watching you. If we can get 750 likes, I will give some memberships. Thank you, Barb. That's so sweet of you. If we get 750 thumbs up, I'll gift some memberships too. How about that? How about that? Thank you, Barb. Appreciate you very, very, very much, honey. You're very kind. Good to see you, darling. Thank you for being here and thank you for your support. But Justin, she said she's seen her little girl all the time. Why did she? Where did she say that? I don't think she said she's seen her all the time. Did she? Hey, Seth. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? I did a live on Sebastian earlier. She's sad she had no yeah. Yeah, Smiley. When she said earlier, 1 second, I apologize. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, Smiley, from what I understand, she said that earlier, I know she said, I would try to call and what's her face would answer. Not Sarah, but the other one, Courtney. Courtney would answer, and she would say, let me, I would like to talk to Renesmay, and she would say, Renesmay doesn't want to talk to you, or with the video chat. And it wasn't that Renesmay didn't want to talk to her, it's that she wasn't allowed to talk to her because of what she looked like, how skinny she was, and everything else. She's making faces, but no damn tears. Is that the one she said she had other kids? Yeah. They had all of her kids. All of them. Absolutely. Poor little Sebastian, man. It's just bad. It's really bad. Okay. But I'm not sure if she had special needs or she was just abused. By 2 a.m. Thursday, troopers found her body partially submerged along the riverbank of some, I don't even know the river, what it's called, near Smithston, nearly 14 hours after the initial call. Listen, anytime in these cases, you're going to see always something strange with these phone calls, right? Whether it is calling hours later, right? People don't, when your kids are missing, you don't generally wait hours, especially if they are young or special needs, right? Now, if they're, out there and they're driving or whatever, that's a different story. But little kids, you don't wait and call. It's not what you do. And it was originally 2 a.m. And then we got word that someone was in the house at around 5 or 6 a.m. and they were on a device that Renesmay played on. Well, first of all, I don't see any kid going from 2 to 5 o'clock in the morning not being on the tablet or the phone or whatever it is, and then only being on the tablet for 11 minutes. They were on the device for only 11 minutes and then walk out the door. Doesn't work that way. Just doesn't. And then at 12:46, that's when they make the 911 call. Who does that? Nobody. Not with a 9-year-old. Yes, it does need to be passed. It sure does. But you'll notice with a lot of these cases, there will always be something with the phone call. It'll be a 3-way phone call. Very weird scenarios because once they make that phone call, they're dreading to make that phone call. They're dreading it because it's showtime. Once you make that phone call, showtime, that's when it gets real. So they will make sure everything is in place, right? Make sure everything's good, and then make the call. Sometimes they don't make the call for months, years, even some cases. Some kids have been missing years, and one day they'll just make a call. It's crazy. Thank you, Chris. 3 months, girl, coming in clutch. Appreciate you so much, my love, for your support. Good to see you. Much love to you, darling. Running with my phone to my ear calling. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Well, I saw the mom that night, Courtney, and yeah, I think she's the gatekeeper. I think she is. I think she's I said, what did I say? If you were here that night, I said, she's trouble. I can tell you right now. She's trouble. Trouble. Okay. Let's see what we got here. The child's cause of death has not yet been released, but Fayette County District Attorney Michael is always, I don't know if it's Oblay or I forget it. Abel said it was clear that Renesmay had been abused, adding that she looked malnourished and had several bruises and cigarette burns on her body. It's very apparent this girl suffered, Oblay said. He also revealed that Eutsey had misled investigators and withheld information while they searched for her daughter. Yeah, she went on Facebook and said, "This is my daughter. If anyone sees her, please bring her back." Something like that. She looked like someone else. Very similar in my opinion. And the irony about it is, old girl, Courtney, she looks like Candace. They dress alike. No, I don't think so, Chris. The kid said they woke up and they started kicking her, and she was saying that her stomach hurt, and they put her in the bathtub, and she just suffered until she died. I think she had infection. Can you? Oh my God, I can't. I just can't. This poor girl probably had a fever, right? She had infection. She had a fever. She didn't have a fucking immune system because she don't got any nutrients in her body to fight anything. And she probably just wanted some comfort and some fucking Advil and some antibiotics. Right? I can't get over cigarette burns either. Oh my God. I mean, when you're 9 years old and you're sick, you want comfort. I think it was internal bleeding. Yeah. I think they just kicked her and she just... I can't imagine being 9 years old and laying in a bathtub. No comfort, no anything, and dying. Unbelievable. He also revealed that Eutsey had misled investigators and withheld information about information while they were searching for their daughter. It's very frustrating, Oblay said. According to WPXY, we had a lot of search teams. We had a lot of people looking for this girl, a lot of false hope. But a child in the house told investigators that Renesmay was screaming and crying in her room before allegedly witnessing Eutsey and her partner kick her in the stomach, according to court documents. I would have loved to have interceded that night. Just break down the fucking door. Let me see you kicking that baby, you bitch. Let me see you kicking that baby. Be the last thing you kick, in my opinion, allegedly. The partner allegedly told police that she was grounded, that Renesmay Tuesday night and last saw her when she went to bed. They said she was grounded. What the fuck could a 9-year-old be grounded for? Seriously. She didn't go to school, right? She didn't get out of the house. You didn't fucking feed her. What, for asking for food? It's beyond anything. Probably stealing food. Stealing food. I wouldn't let anyone, any soul be hungry. Any soul. Unless, I mean, I would somebody who starves kids. Yeah, sit there and suffer. Let him, that's what the child felt like. Let your fat ass eat yourself. Go ahead. That's what I would do. But anybody else doesn't hurt a child or anything like that. There's nothing. I can't imagine holding food from a child. I just can't imagine. It's incomprehensible. If you're hungry, fucking eat. Right? Did any of the neighbors ever hear cries from the house? Not that I'm aware of. That's the thing, Cryptic. That's the thing I'm really struggling with as well, right? Because they were not all adopted. They were not all adopted. And they were still, they were the, Courtney was the legal guardian of them. One, the oldest, was adopted. So why was there not checkups for these kids? Why was there not checkups? Oh, yeah. They get paid, of course. Yeah, they get paid. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate. Oh, Shannon. Thank you, darling. You're so good to me. Thank you so much, honey. Really do appreciate you, Miss Shannon. Thank you, love. How you doing, Miss Shannon? Good to see you. Yes, we have a lot of Canadians in here. We love our Canadians. Sure do. But yeah, they get each state is different. It generally ranges anywhere from $800 to $1,200 per child. And then there is food stamps. They get health care. They also help pay for college once, if they want to go to college later. They do. They sure do. A bowl of freaking cereal in the morning. How hard is that to do? They're so mentally skewed. You have to be mentally deranged to tell a kid no, you can't have food. Right? Like, you have to be pretty sick in the head to say, no, you can't have food. Like, how does mom, dad, I'm hungry. No, you can't have food. What? What? Nothing should starve on this planet. There's plenty of food. I mean, those bitches ate whenever they wanted, didn't they? You can tell. Not body shaming. It's an observation. Period. Oh, thank you, Robin. Good to see you, babies. Thank you so much for your support. How you doing, darling? Love your photos. Appreciate you, honey. Good to see you. I don't really care. I'll shame that bitch all to hell. I really don't care. Both of them. They're horrible. They're horrible. Shame on them. They need shame. That's their problem. They don't have any shame. I don't know. It's bad. Where were we? A child also claimed they overheard the woman say that they were going to take Renesmay to a river, quote, far, far away, and saw the little girl being stuffed inside a black garbage bag and then to a tote bag. Can you imagine? Do you know what kind of mind? You know what kind of mind this child is going to have? Seeing her dead sister underweight, cigarette burns on her back, bruises everywhere, wake up in the middle of the fucking night, which makes it that much worse, and seeing her body be stuffed in a garbage bag and then stuffed into a broken tote, not even a tote, a broken tote. I can't imagine. Was using DT. What's DT? EBT card. DT couldn't use it. There are plenty of things that they done to. Oh, got you. Devin. Okay. Oh, wow. Really, Panda? That's crazy. If these parents are not ready for or knowingly cannot take care of their children, they need to take precautions and not be bringing these precious babies in this already messed up world. You're right, Miranda, but this is the thing. Some of these people, they don't care. They don't care. They just breed. I don't know what else to say. They don't care for themselves at all. Everything's no big deal. No big deal. You know, and that's the only thing that I can take a little bit of comfort in. The problem is it shouldn't have came to that. It shouldn't have taken a death of a child to see abuse in that family. Right? It shouldn't have taken Renesmay's life, or, in my opinion, Summer Wells's life, to get all those kids out of there. There was other children abused, in my opinion. Well, look at, I showed this picture the other day, and I made an observation. It was the night before we found out. Well, they had found her a few hours later. And there's a family picture of all of them together with the kids. And Renesmay, she is on the side. They're all touching each other. They got all of the kids. Hold on, what's that? Okay. They're, except for Renesmay. She's the only one that they're not got their arms out or touching, like during a photo. Here it is. Here it is. Look at this. This bothers me. God. Look at this. Her hand on this one, holding this one, right? They got their touching. She's holding her. Renesmay's standing here. Nobody's touching her. Nobody. What did Rogue say? What was it? I don't see Rogue what they said. Justin, did they put a cigarette out in one of her eyes? Look close to her one eye. Her eye is like Emmanuel's eye was done. It's I don't know, but she had burns or scarring right through here. Well, Tammy, that's exactly how I got started on this. That's how I noticed it, because abusers like this, they may not treat all of the kids good, right? But there is levels. They have favorites, right? And they always pick one who is considered to be the worst, right? And when I said that, I said, oh my God, I just now noticed something. Nobody's touching Renesmay, right? She has to put her arm on them. She's got her arm around the boy or the girl, the other girl, right? Right here. The little boy right here. And Renesmay, she's got her foot on top of another, which is a protection stance to begin with. It can be a nervousness as well. And she's got her arm right there. And I noticed they always put these on her. Always. None of the other kids you see those on any of the other girls' heads in photos. You don't see it on any other kid. Why? Why? Cover bruises? Could be. Right. Or a leg is hurting. It could be from that. But she has a big scar there. She has, and that one is not. They said this was the latest photo of her, and I don't think it is. I think the one we seen before that I showed you, I think that's it. Barb, thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you very, very much. You're so sweet to me, honeys. You are so sweet, my dear. Did we get 750 likes? Did we? We don't get 5. Oops. Oops. Let's see here. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Where's our poll at? What is the most critical in court? Autopsy results, witness testimony, siblings, or all the above, or the DA handling? And 66% said all the above. What came in second was autopsy results, third witness, siblings, and the DA's charges, handling the charges. They're all important. They are all important. You're right. Thank you so much, Barb. Appreciate you, babies. Good to see you. And there you go. There's a just gifted 5. Who was the lucky 5? Let's see here. Ditto 55, Smokey Joe, Debbie L. Hey, Susie B. Good to see you. Wool Lab. And love you too, Miss Sheila. YouTube never picks you, Kelly. I'm sorry. 704. Come on, guys. Let's get to 750. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. Look at the finger bruises on her arm by elbow. Let's see here. This, it could be bruises. I don't know. But I can tell you straight up. I just now noticed something. Nope. This bitch is, they're lying. They're lying. Look at her teeth right there. Look at her teeth. Look at her teeth, right? Watch her teeth. Now, watch this. They are lying. These are coming in. I knew she was older in this photo. They said the family picture was. Nope. Actually, let me show you something. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I hate to do it while I'm live, but it might be worth it. I got the photo. Maybe it's not going to be bad to find. There's okay, here it is. I got it. Look at this. This is the photo of the whole family. And so, love you too, Fran. Thank you so much, honey. And actually, she does have one of these on her head. That's the first one I just now noticed as well. But this, first of all, the carpet, I can't. Second of all, these kids are, especially these two, but you can tell out of all the kids right here who has the harder life. You can tell. You can fucking tell. And right here, when they take them out, they put on the big old poofy coats for a reason. The big old poofy coats. I mean, you know, they do it because to hide the child abuse, in my opinion. But, oh, she's got a definite black eye. Definite black eye. I mean, look at that. And look at her head. Right there. You can just tell that she wasn't. I think that's the grandparents. Hell, where'd it go? 1 second. Where'd it go? Okay, here it is. Okay. This was clearly back in the wintertime, right? Looks like dried blood in her nostrils. I don't know, but when I see this, was it night before last? I could not sleep. I know ICU couldn't sleep either because I was bugging the shit out of her all night. I couldn't sleep. Justin, her head looks like she was burned with a small blowtorch. I know. It could be where she's had stitches too. I don't know. It could be a little stitching as well. But then that makes me wonder if those are stitches there. Do you remember what we read in this live stream about a 4-week-old whose head was busted open? Remember that? Now, it is a fact that she had cigarette burns not only on her back, but all over her body. You got it, Jen. You got it. Yes. Earlier, we were reading that a woman who now has adopted the little girl, they had a little girl when she was 4 weeks old, and her skull was busted open. So if that's a staple, where she's had her head busted open. But regardless, she's got alopecia. With lack of nutrients, I can't think of the scientific name. It's alopecia something. But she's got hair loss, and you can see her hairline should be, on up here, but she doesn't have that. She doesn't have any nutrients. Summer would be 9, wouldn't she? Summer would be 9 if she was here today as well, wouldn't she? Yeah, 9. So they were. I wonder when Renesmay. I don't know Renesmay's birthday. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it just says 9. You just noticed what? Living. I just said the same thing. What did Living say? Look at her. The youngest left ear in the. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Yeah. look at this. You can tell this is healing. This, she's got a fucking egg. She's got a bruise. It's actually, I can trace the whole thing right there. Just sick kid. The kid is just sick. They just needed to feed these kids and take good care of them. Why do they do this? I do too, Shelby. I hate bad people. I love good people. Most people are. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Appreciate you, babies. Thank you so much for your support, my dear. Really do appreciate you very much, Miss Leslie. Most people are good, decent at least, you know. But look at Jen's comment. Jen. Yes. Yep, the side of his head. See if I can zoom in a little bit more. I mean, look at under. He's got a black eye too. It looks like that's a black eye. That's not a shadow. I don't think. But it was these two out of all of them. They favored this one, I think, in my opinion. This is the one they adopted. You could always tell they did more for her. But these two, Living was the first to notice. They sure did. Look at that. Wow. The other picture, like he looks wax-like. Like there's no blood pumping. Girl with glasses was adopted. Yes. Yeah, they use, sometimes the media says adopted children. They were not all adopted. This has to be Sarah's parents. It has to be. That carpet, I just can't get over it either. It just bothers me. Why does people have that in their house? That's like, I would rather have plywood floors than I would that carpet. Yes, you're right. A lot of people's talked about that, that his belly looks distended. Let me see if there's hold on one second. I'm trying to see if there's anything that's. Oh, here we go. I knew that something else was going to come out in the next little bit because oops, my camera's off. It's that time of night where the news drops it.
The caregivers that Kelly mentioned, Courtney
Brand
and
new.
Sarah Shipley, they are, while also the legal guardians of Renesmay, are also related to the biological family of Renesmay. And that family, according to the mother, Christina Benedetto, the biological mother, she was working
Hey,
on
I've
a
been there,
custody
Shelby.
agreement
Been there.
to try and see
Done the same
Renesmay and
thing.
her other kids more often. Now that family is devastated to know that that won't happen for Renesmay.
It hurts. I'm torn apart inside. I can't have my baby back.
What's another channel? What's that, Laredo? What's another channel for me? What do you mean, baby? Let me back this up just a little bit.
Renesmay.
It hurts. I'm torn apart inside. I can't have my baby back. Not the way I wanted her.
Who you just heard from there was Renesmay's biological grandmother. She helped raise Renesmay with Christina Benedetto, her biological mom. After Christina became addicted to drugs when she was in her early 20s. She gave Renesmay and her other children's guardian.
The thing about it is, I don't think they should be called caregivers or mother, because caregivers indicates care, and obviously a mother or a father does as well, and they were neither. I think they should be called abusers. One second. I think they should be. Yeah. So many rugs in the family. Yeah. They're evil abusers. Yeah. They didn't care. Or they certainly didn't. Just trying to see what Loretta was saying. Okay. Let's go.
Over to Sarah Shipley.
I'm sorry, but look at Grandma right here. You can tell she's looking how to spell something.
Who you just heard from there was Renesmay's biological grandmother. She helped raise Renesmay with Christina Benedetto, her biological mom. After Christina became addicted to drugs when she was in her early 20s, she gave Renesmay and her other children's guardianship over to Sarah Shipley and Courtney Eutsey. After Renesmay's death this week, several family members are coming together to not just grieve tonight, but to be Renesmay's voice going forward.
I just want my daughter to have what she is supposed to have, what she should have had while she was on Earth. And I will forever be grateful to every single person who is screaming justice for my Renesmay. And they kept her from me. They lied to me. There will never be closure.
And you can see trying to be Renesmay's voice is even shown here on the vehicles of those loved ones. Justice for Renesmay and other messages on many vehicles here tonight at the Candlelight Vigil, which is going to start at 6 o'clock here in Dunbar. We'll have a report from that tonight from Jordan Sayopa at 11. Covering Fayette County in Dunbar Township, Ed Diorio, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Okay. All right. See if there's any the news has released anything. Oh, here's another
The
one.
Dunbar community will come together for an evening dedicated to honoring Renesmay, who's...
Oh, look at all these photos. Look how big of a baby she was here. Look at that. Look how big of a baby she was here. This is when Mom was pregnant with her.
life was taken.
I mean, look, she was a chunky monkey. Chunky little monkey. Yeah, yeah.
Far too soon at just 9 years old. Pastor Samantha Corbin says the service will be co-hosted by Peachin Community Chapel and New Life Fellowship. The hope is for mourners to find comfort through prayer, song, and moments of silence. The pastors plan to light candles and sing Sunday school songs like Jesus Loves Me. She says tonight will be a reminder that there is hope in this tragic time.
It has really rocked us, I think. The fact that this could happen in our neighborhood to our neighbors, and none of us were aware of that, has really sort of been eye-opening.
And there will be a second candlelight vigil Saturday at 7 at the Dunbar Community Playground. Covering Fayette County in Dunbar, I'm Jordan Sayopa, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Yep. Let's see here. She had the clearest blue eyes the day she was born, a beautiful little blonde baby who loved her siblings to death. She picked their names, the bio mother says. She was happy and playful, Miller said. She played with all the kids around her. There was never any fighting. She was a happy baby. There was nothing about Renesmay that no one liked about her. She was a lovable little girl. Another vigil will be held at Dunbar Park at 7 p.m. Saturday. Okay. Was it this past Saturday or? Okay, this coming Saturday. Tomorrow. Today's Friday. I can forget. Today's Friday. Wow. Court documents revealed chilling. Did we see this one? Yeah, we saw that one. Okay. Let's see if there's anything going on here. I think that's the same one we just watched, but I'll make sure. Yep, same one. Okay. All right. And let me just make sure none of the other news is coming out. Custodian guardian of Fayette County 9-year-old found dead. Oh. Okay, this is new. Look at this. This is about the OD.
The other caregiver, the legal custodian for Renesmay Eutsey, Sarah Shipley, she overdosed inside of her home on 3rd Street. It's just up the way here in Dunbar, and she is alive, according to Fayette County District Attorney Michael Abel. Now, Shipley, while being mentioned numerous times throughout the criminal complaint for Courtney Eutsey, and while she faces those charges, Shipley...
Barb, thank you so much, honey. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are so good to me. Really do appreciate that, Miss Barb. So kind of you. If you guys received one of those Pearl memberships, make sure you
has
thank our
not been
dear
charged
Barb.
yet. However, Abel did say to me
Maybe.
throughout the day today and yesterday that additional charges could be coming in this case, guys.
So she's probably, I don't know if she's probably not in the hospital, but then a day off. See, Jen, we can honor you as a hardworking mama. Jen is a good mama. She is a good mama. I agree, Vic. Which one kicked President? Well, the kid said they were kicking her in the stomach. They. But Courtney is the one that she's the legal caregiver, and Sarah is not on the paperwork. So I think that's why. Why hasn't she been charged if the kid saw both of them talking about it? I agree. I think it's coming. I think that's why she tried to OD. Yeah, they found her. She OD'd yesterday morning. The other mom did. She OD'd yesterday. The mom, we just saw her. We played it in an interview just a minute ago. I don't know why they didn't. I mean, if she was an adult in that house and the kid said they were placing her in a trash bag and they were putting her in a broken tote and said that they were going to take her far, far away, and they were kicking her in the stomach, she should have been arrested too the other day, in my opinion. They both were there and neither stopped it from happening. Bingo. Exactly. I agree. Yep, that's right, Jen. Exactly. Was it this morning? I thought it said Friday morning. Today is Friday. Shit. It was this morning. God, it was this morning. I've told everyone I told everyone yesterday, and it was today. It was today. I kept saying, I got it fixed. I got it fixed. But I've been telling everyone yesterday. I thought it was yesterday, but it's today. Today's Friday. I'm glad she's alive because I think she needs to face justice here on earth, and I think it'll be taken care of in the next life. I thought Saturday, Jen thought it was Monday. Oh gosh. Oh well. We good. Well, I slept really good last night. I did. I slept really good last night. I did. 759 likes. How you doing? Ozempic is a diet injection for weight loss. Yeah. Causes heart attack if you take too much. That Ozempic, man, I don't. That stuff's scary. Everyone looks, not everyone. Some people, you really look at Sharon Osbourne. She looks terrible. We need to crowdfund just an equipment upgrade. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, honey. Very sweet. Yeah. Yeah. It takes your muscles. It takes something. I don't know. They just look like, some of them just look like they're on heroin or something. You gained 11 pounds on Ozempic. That's not good. Yeah, Kelly looks, I mean, she's pretty still, but it's just a gaunt look. You know what I mean? It's just a gaunt look. They look like The Walking Dead. Yeah, just read Ra's comment. Oh my God, really? Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Oh, that's good. Let me see here. Do you know what paper it was? Do you have any idea what paper it was? Let's see here. Huh. Yep, we got it. Here we go. I found it. She has been arrested. Let's pull it up. County District Attorney Mike Obley, Sarah Ann Shipley has been charged with numerous offenses, including conspiracy to commit criminal homicide in connection with the death of Renesmay Eutsey. She is currently receiving treatment at the hospital. Once released, she will be immediately transported to her arraignment. Justice for Renesmay. Yes, let's go. We thank the public for their patience in allowing law enforcement to gather the additional evidence that has led us to these filings. These additional charges. All defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Mother chicken, mother chicken. Criminal homicide, felony 1. Yes, felony 1. Good. That's the maximum. Conspiracy criminal homicide, felony 1. endangering the welfare of children, parent, guardian, other commits offense, felony 1. Conspiracy, endangering welfare of, children, parent, other commits offense, felony 1. Very good. It looks like there's more charges. Okay. Sarah Ann Shipley, you're up Ship Creek without a paddle, girl. How about that? You are up Ship Creek without a paddle. Yes. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you so very much. Thank you, sweetie. Good to see you. Thank you, Miss Hazel Eyes. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Justice in the making. They did a really good job. They did a really good job. They got her to break down and talk. So that's what it takes. You know, it didn't take. So they called in at 12:45 p.m. that she was missing. And by 3 a.m., they had her remains. Interfering where she had no authority. Yeah. So, 14 and a half hours later? 8:27. Yeah, I didn't even look at that. Let me look at that. 8:27. Where does it say the offense date? Yep, 8/27/25. Oh my God. August 27th? Holy shit. Mm-mm-mm. She's been, look, 8/27/25, the offense date, meaning the day that it happened. Did I check my messages? No, let me look. 1 second. Yep. Okay, let me see here. Wow. Yep. Did you email me? Let's see here if there's anything new here. I'll check my email real quick. Okay, what's this? 2 seconds, y'all. 3 charged with child abuse in Dunbar. Okay. 1 second. What is this? No, 9/3. No. Yeah, we thought 9/3. Yeah. Yeah. 9/2 or 9/3. So a week ago. Yes, Mohawk. Someone sent me something, so I don't know what it exactly is. I'm trying to find. I'm going to. This is the mom. This is the mom. Look at this. So I'm not sure I have much sympathy for birth mom either. Look at this. One second, y'all. I'm going to read this. This is when mom got charged. Give me 1 second. I need to take a drink of Pepsi. Thank you, always on MT. Good to see you. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you very, very much. If you see here, this is from August 27th, 2019. I wonder what made them decide to call 911. Who knows? One second, guys. I didn't get hold on. Wait a second. I'm getting something else. 1 second, guys. Yep, I got that one. We already played that one, I think. Yeah. One second. Getting something in. Listen, I have heard this, but again, I can't verify it. I have heard this, but again, I can't verify it. I heard that the reason they wouldn't move their car is because they actually first buried her in the yard, allegedly, and then they took it to a river a couple days ago. So law enforcement is not saying that. So I want to make that clear. That is a rumor. So there's that. Okay. This is the biomom. Three people are facing charges after children were allegedly found in squalor in a Dunbar home with a registered S offender. My God, these kids. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. With no food in the house. So Renesmay and her siblings were living in squalor, were living with an S offender, not biomom. Hold on. 1 second. Let me check. What's biomom's name again? Yeah, Sarah's still alive. She's alive. Oh, okay. Okay, this is Biomom we're talking about right now. I know y'all are getting confused in chat. The other lady, Sarah, the other wife, tried to unalive herself this morning. She's in the hospital. She is now charged with criminal homicide. She's been arrested. Now, who we're talking about right here on is Renesmay's and the other kid's biological mom. Okay. 3 people are facing charges after children were allegedly found in squalor in a Dunbar home with a registered S offender and no food in the house. Linda Lee Bernadetto, 44, Christina Marie, that's the fucking grandma, right? And then here's mom, Christina, and Charles Herbert Moore, 20, all of Brick Road in Dunbar, were arrested on Monday and charged with 2 felony counts each of endangering the welfare of children. Court documents indicate the residents. Are you fucking kidding me? They're fucking nuts. Court documents indicate the residents threatened to shoot authorities if state police or workers from Fayette County Children and Youth Services came to the house. Oh my God. Well, I assume that it's Charles or Charlie is the S offender. I swear to God, these people, man. And state police opened an investigation and assisted caseworkers on the scene. According to the affidavit of probable cause, dirty diapers and other trash were strewn throughout the house. Investigators said they could find no food inside and one of the children had severe diaper rash. Linda Bernadetto, the children's grandmother, told police the parents work and she cares for the children. Wow. Is that it? There's no more? Okay. That's crazy. Carla, thank you so much for the Cash App, honey. I appreciate you very much, my dear. Very kind of you. Appreciate you, loves. Okay, gotcha. Oh my God, this is crazy. What is this? Oh wow. I just got your. Okay. Yeah. Should like there should be more to that article, but I don't see it. So I don't really have a lot of sympathy for this mom now. I really don't. There wasn't even any fucking food in the house. Diaper rash, diapers everywhere. I know, Roxy. I know. Oh, yeah. Listen, if both those parents worked, where's the fucking food? And grandmas are supposed to stuff you full of food. You don't just sit your ass there and not do anything. Doesn't work that way. No bueno. Nope. Yeah, I've taken some emergency today. I got some. I live for emergency. She was charged. I sent you the info in the email. Yes, little dog. I got it. We was just reading that. Just make sure that nothing else is happening here. Well, it sounds like it's coming about, which is good. Right? One second. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Bless her heart. 1 second. People are nuts. There's a cute little picture of Renesmay. This just came out. Look at her here. When I saw that, I thought, oh, this isn't good. This is not good. How long is this ad? The longest ad I've ever seen. Okay. Where are we? Shit.
Chris. Ken, sources say Sarah Shipley will be charged. We're told she's recovering from an overdose this morning. Other children in the home, as well as the biological mother of Renesmay Eutsey, say Shipley knew about the alleged abuse of the young girl because she lived in this home. Police spoke with Shipley on Wednesday night. Now, she told investigators she put the kids to bed at 11 on Tuesday night. When she woke up the next morning, she alleges Renesmay was gone. Renesmay's mother, Christina Benedetto, is outraged.
There is no way my cousin Sarah didn't know. They lived.
Bitch, you didn't feed the kids. You didn't feed the kids yourself. Come on now.
Together. She was with the kids 24/7. There's no reason for this.
According to police, Shipley's story was one of the other children in the home told her.
See, I've not seen this little picture of Renesmay.
Renesmay talked about running off. Benedetto is heartbroken.
Oh my God, look at her there. She is so stinking adorable.
And that someone she trusted with the care of her child is connected to her death.
I learned a hard life lesson. You can't trust even the closest people to you. I grew up.
You know what? You're so right. You're so right. You can't trust the closest people to you. You're right, because you didn't even take care of your own fucking children. You didn't even take care of your own fucking children. There wasn't even a fucking Pop-Tart in the house. So sit the hell down.
With Sarah. Courtney was Renesmay's blood cousin also. She was 9. She wouldn't have left her siblings by choice.
Investigators spoke with one of the other children in Shipley's home. They say Shipley and Eutsey yelled and kicked Renesmay in the stomach and then spoke about taking her to a river, quote, far, far away, before taking the victim away in a garbage bag and tote.
Far, far away. You remember Forrest Gump, how Jenny, when she was a kid, she was abused, and she said, "Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here. Dear God, make me a bird." That's what those kids prayed, I'm sure.
Am outraged.
That child allegedly told police Renesmay, quote, is dead now. I'm never going to see her again. The other 3 children are Shipley's mother, according to Benedetto. She plans to fight for control of them.
Well, thank you, Barb. Okay, baby.
Now, we're still
Thank
waiting
you.
for those charges to drop. As we learn more and this case continues to develop, we will keep you posted. Ken and Shelley.
Chris, thanks.
You shall receive. We said, what are they going?
Did I play this one already? I might have played this one already. Tomato soup and a grilled cheese. Damn, I love tomato soup and a grilled cheese. Yes. I could do some potato soup and some grilled cheese.
Caregiver, the legal custodian for Renesmay Eutsey, Sarah Shipley. She overdosed inside of her home on 3rd Street. It's just up the way here in Dunbar, and she is alive, according to Fayette County District Attorney Michael Abel. Now, Shipley, while being mentioned numerous times throughout the criminal complaint for Courtney Eutsey, and while she faces those charges, Shipley has not been charged yet. However, Abel did say to me throughout the day today and yesterday that additional charges could be coming in this case, guys.
Oh yeah, I showed this earlier. Someone just texted me. I did show that earlier about her 4-week-old baby that was supposedly, she claims, was in the care of Courtney and Sarah, that her skull was busted open, 4-week-old. Did she say grandma was going to fight for custody? Did he just say grandma was going to fight? Which grandma? I hope. Ma'am. Hold on. Let me take your order. Ma'am, if it's the grandma that got custody or got taken away that was watching, bitch, no. You're not. No, bitch. No, ma'am, no ham, and no turkey. Sorry, we're fresh out. Come again. Hold on, we'll listen to that again. I want to see what she says. And I'm sorry, the dad. That's going to be my new bit. Can I take your order? No, bitch. Way out. Fresh out. Little late.
Overdosed inside of her home on 3rd Street. It's just up the way here in Dunbar, and she is alive, according to Fayette County District Attorney Michael Abel. Now, Shipley, while being mentioned numerous times throughout the criminal complaint for Courtney Eutsey, and while she faces those charges, Shipley has not been charged yet. However, Abel did say to me throughout the day today and yesterday that additional charges could be coming in this case, guys.
Well, they
yet. However, Abel did say to me throughout the day today and yesterday that additional charges.
Was that it?
The other caregiver, the legal custodian for Renesmay Eutsey, Sarah Shipley, she overdosed inside of the caregivers that Kelly mentioned, Courtney and Sarah Shipley. They are, while also the legal guardians of Renesmay, they're also related to the biological family of Renesmay. And that family, according to the mother, Christina Benedetto, the biological mother, she was working on a custody agreement to try and see Renesmay and her other kids more often. Now that family is devastated to know that that won't happen for Renesmay.
It hurts. I'm torn apart inside. I can't have my baby back.
What's this bitch's name?
Not the way I wanted her.
Who you just heard from there was Renesmay's biological grandmother. She helped raise Renesmay with Christina Benedetto.
Sit down, bitch. Sit down. You had a registered sex offender, and there was no food in the house that you said you watched her throughout the day. Yes, Canadian. Yes. That's her.
Now that family is devastated to know that that won't happen for Renesmay.
It hurts.
It hurts.
I'm torn apart inside. I can't have my baby back. Not the way I wanted her.
It does, Jen. It really does. No, she's not the RSO. I think it was. Hold on. Who was it? It was a 19 or a 20-year-old guy. I think it was. Hold on. I think it was Christina's boyfriend who was the registered S offender, wasn't it? Wasn't they together, Charles and her? No, the grandma was not a RSO. She's just a piece of crap. Thank you, Emily. Appreciate you. It's crazy. I heard the grandmother was also... No, grandma's not an RSO. But they all... Let me tell you something. I pulled up their records. Holy shit. I don't know if it's... I think it's... not Courtney's dad, but Sarah's dad. I have never seen someone with such a long record, and I have seen a lot of records. Yes, names are back, Sarah. Yes. Yes. Unbelievable. Does she talk anymore here?
Who you just heard from there was Renesmay's biological grandmother. She helped raise Renesmay
No, you
with
helped
Christina
neglect.
Benedetto, her biological mom. After Christina...
News. Y'all need to insert there that they got the Renesmay and the siblings taken from them because they were living, quote, in squalor, no food in the house, and a registered S offender.
became addicted.
See, this is why people don't trust big news.
To drugs when she was in her
They don't
early
give
20s.
you the whole
She
story.
gave
They
Renesmay
never give you
and
the
her
whole
other
story.
children's guardianship over to Sarah Shipley and Courtney Eutsey. After Renesmay's death this week, several family members are coming together to not just grieve tonight, but to be Renesmay's voice going forward.
I just want my daughter to have what she is supposed to have, what she should have had while she was on Earth.
I agree.
And I will forever be grateful to every
But you didn't give that.
single person who is screaming justice for my Renesmay. And they kept her from me. They lied to me. There will never be closure.
And you can see trying to be Renesmay's voice is even shown here on the vehicles of those loved ones. Justice for Renesmay and other messages on many vehicles here tonight at the Candlelight Vigil, which is going to start at 6 o'clock here in Dunbar. We'll have a report from that tonight from Jordan Sayopa at 11. Covering Fayette County in Dunbar Township, Ed Diorio, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Craziness. All right, guys, I'm going to call it here. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really, really do appreciate you. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you all. I can understand why anyone would become a foster parent just to, they do it for money. not for the kids, not for the kids. And that's why, that's the unfortunate thing about foster care many times, is people they do it for an income and not for the right reason. Yeah. Hey, Maurice. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all so much. We're going to stay on little Renesmay's see it through. No, most of the time it's not, but you see a lot of rough people, and it's now so more than ever because there's so many needed. There's so many foster kids needed. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Beck. Always like there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff in here. In this live. Lots and lots. Thank you, guys. Love you all. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you guys tomorrow, Lord willing. Good night. God bless.